welcome to 2 Minute Drill. My name is Justin Cole, co-owner of the Kenosha Cougars. Be on the lookout for our May 20th game. The Kenosha Cougars are playing the Racine Raiders. The Raiders are coming to town. On my left here, I have my head coach here of the Cougars. On my right, I have the head coach of the Racine Raiders. Would you like to introduce yourself?
I'm Totsch, head coach of the Kenosha Cougars. Really excited about what we got going here. We're an up-and-coming program. Got some good coaches on our staff. We got some good players in the locker room. And we're looking forward to this opportunity to play the Racine Raiders. You know, when I was a kid, I was always taught you don't get better playing your little brother. You want to play your big brother. And the Raiders are a franchise that we would like to emulate. And I'm really I'm excited about this opportunity to play them and see what we really have here with our organization.
Thank you, Coach. On my right, I have...
I'm Wilbert Kennedy. I'm the head coach of the Racine Raiders. Thanks for all the plugs there. That was really nice. Yeah, we've been around for a long time. We actually stem all the way back to the original NFL. We were the Racine Legion back in the 20s. That franchise was bought out. They moved to Detroit, became the Detroit Lions. The Raiders resurged in it was like late 40s, early 50s again, and we've been in existence pretty much ever since. We're a nonprofit organization. We do a lot of things for our community. We've had a lot of success, and it's based off of our volunteer base. They do everything, and all we have to do is worry about playing football. Over the past years, we've had players that have been playing with us for years. Right now, we're in that transition stage where we're starting to get the younger players coming in that actually watched me when I played, so that shows how old I am. So our average age has gone down quite a bit, but we're really excited. We had a great season last year. We're getting some more new talent, and I'm really looking forward to playing the Cougars. We worked with these guys a little bit. We had a scrimmage a couple years ago, and it went really well. I was very impressed by them. They were organized. Their players played hard. I think it surprised our guys. Did we score touchdowns? I'm sorry, yeah, we did. But they were all big play type touchdowns, but we didn't get anything established. There was nothing consistent. So, big plays are going to happen in a game. Somebody's going to make a small mistake, and that's all it was. It was early. Nobody had played any games yet, so we were out there making mistakes, but they played hard. They were aggressive, and, they've been doing really well and getting better all the time, and I'm real excited to see, what we're going to bring to the table for the game, and I think this game is going to be, I think they're kind of tooting our horn a little bit too much. This is going to be a real interesting game.
Thank you, Coach Wilbert. Let's just touch a little bit about the upcoming season. I know you guys playing the MSFL. Obviously, we playing the IFL. What do you think the expectations this year is for the Cougars, and what do you think going into the upcoming season?
Well, moving forward, last year the Cougars had 4 wins, and that's the most wins we've had, and I plan on expanding on that. I don't see any reason with what we're putting together here why we can't compete with the top people in this league. If you wanted me to call it right now, I want to say we can go 7-3 and really compete for a championship. There's no other reason to be here if you don't think you can compete for a championship. So I'm really excited. I think that's the direction that this team is going, and I'm excited to get on the field and see how we look.
All right, thank you for that. And Wilbert, you guys playing in the MSFL. You guys been a powerhouse team over there for a long time. What do you guys can expect for your upcoming season?
Well, like I said, we had a lot of retirements over the last couple of years, and last year we had a lot of young guys. I think the average age for our team went from, we were like 32, 33 down to probably about mid-20s. That's pretty big. So we lost a lot of experience. And through the league, the social media stuff, everybody was picking us to win 3 games last year. Well, we ran the table in the league. We went undefeated. Unfortunately, we lost in the playoffs to a really good Door County team, who I actually picked to win the division based off of what they've been doing and their organization up there. So I expect a lot of good things. I'm not going to predict any records, but we're going to win a lot of football games again. So I'm excited about our guys, and like I said, we got a few new pieces, and we're still trying to figure some things out. But we plan on competing for a league championship. We base our success every year off of, we always want to go for a national championship. We've won 9 of those. So the league is part of that process. So if we do real well in the league, we want to go after another national championship. So that's what we strive for every year, and we've had success doing that. So hopefully we can put it together again this year and do the same.
Absolutely, absolutely. We definitely, as an organization, we want to be able to go ahead and try to compete for a championship this year as well. So we're hoping that we meet the qualifications to get in, and we're going to see where the chips fall. Okay, so let's just talk about this May 20th matchup with the Raiders and the Cougars. We're here live. This is where we're going to be playing the game. We're here at Indian Trail. What type of atmosphere do you think this game is going to bring for us?
Well, I know their fans travel well, so I think we should get a nice turnout in the seats, and that excitement when you have fans in the stands. That seems like it makes everybody play a little harder. When you play in front of 12 people, it's kind of hard to get excited. But when you know there's people really watching you, that's something that we're really looking forward to. And obviously, we know they're a good organization, and it's going to be a tough battle. And I think we're going to have some good smash mouth football, and I'll be able to test my theories against this gentleman's theories, and we'll be able to see what we got going. It'll give us a great barometer of the season moving forward, and that's what I'm really excited about. That's why we wanted to take a game against a quality team like we are.
Absolutely, absolutely. And I know you're no stranger to big crowds and people. This is the first time you guys come into Kenosha. A lot of people said we couldn't get the game against you guys. We were able to get it done. We're excited about it. What type of atmosphere do you think this game is going to bring?
Well, before I forget, I don't really have any theories. I got those tarot cards on the sideline. I kind of yanked those out, but we're real fortunate. Like you said, we do have a real good fan base, and they do like to travel. We played down this way a couple times, and the fans have followed us well. So it's really important, I think, to do this promotion here to promote the game, because with the season starting earlier every year, it's making it more difficult because it's nobody's really thinking about football right now. So being able to put this out there and let people know what's going on and pretty much what's at stake here, it's really setting the tone for both teams. So I think this is really going to help. I think there will be a good turnout down here. I can't tell you how many of those Raider fans are going to come, but I expect it's going to be a real nice turnout. There's going to be, like I said, I got a lot of respect for the Cougar organization. From what I've seen, from the day that we did our control scrimmage to talking with you on the phone about how things are going and so forth, and talking about players and the thing that, like I said, I like is when I first saw you guys, I said, they got talent and they got some size. And they got a good base, they got a good organization, and that's what you need. So the game here, I think it's going to look, in the beginning, I think it's going to be real muddled. I think it's going to look sloppy. Neither one of us, we haven't played each other for real yet. So there's going to be that whole thing of what are you going to show, because you don't want to show too much for the regular season, but you still want to win the football game. So you're going to have to pull out some of your stuff that you're going to be doing during the regular season. So I'm real excited about coming down here. You guys got a great facility to play at. We've been down here a couple times and played. It's a great field. It's got great access for the public. So, and it's outside of town, which means being on the edge. You should have people get here easily. It's not hard. I even found it today. I was following everybody, but I was able to get here and so I'm looking real forward to this. This is going to be a really good football game. I think people try to compare the leagues. I don't think you can really compare the leagues. It's like comparing eras in pro sports. They talk about, well, could the 75 Cowboys beat the 2016 Patriots? So who knows? You can't compare eras. You can't compare leagues. All we could do is on May 20th we're going to come here and we're going to line up and like you said, we're going to test our theories against each other. We're going to see what players match up and see how it turns out. But it's going to be a good game because, like I said, what I saw in that scrimmage and the way you guys have been growing since that scrimmage, you guys bring the heat. I mean, you guys do bring a thump when you play. So, and that's the biggest thing about semi-pro, you know, is being able to come with that energy and that force. And you guys play hard. So, any team that plays hard, they got a good opportunity to win. So, I'm going to make sure my guys are ready and not take anything lightly, you know, because some of the guys in semi-pro, you know, they look too much at the leagues and, well, you know, they play over here and they play over there where they don't play anybody. Well, how do you know? We don't play half the teams they play, so you don't really know what you're stepping into. So this is going to be real interesting.
Well, you heard it here first. This is 2-minute drill. Brian Totsch, Wilbert Kennedy, May 20th. The Racine Raiders are coming to town. Be sure to come out this year for the Kenosha Cougars 2017 season as we introduce a lot of our community sponsors. We're doing a lot of great things in the community, and we're non-for-profit as well. So come out and join us. Thank you, guys.